Hey guys, I am so freaking pumped for our challenge starting on Monday. There's a lot of people that are joining in last minute, and I'm super freaking excited about that because the cool thing is, because it's all digital and on demand, kind of like Netflix, pretty much the minute you sign up, you have live access to your workouts and the program. So you can actually start working out almost instantly. The only thing that you have to wait for is the rest of the package that comes, and that usually takes like 7 to 10 days depending if you're Canada in the States. But the cool thing is you can still work out with us. So lots of people that are joining us last minute, welcome. I'm freaking excited. And I just wanted to kind of share some stuff with you guys because like I used to have this huge fear of speaking like this live on camera in front of everybody, and I started practicing right after my workouts because your endorphins are kicking in, you're so happy, you're so excited, and I started just practicing post runs, post workouts, and I started getting a lot more comfortable. You get so many ideas while you're exercising and stuff, and so you just pick up on those ideas and you just go with it. So that's what I started doing, and I gradually started becoming more comfortable doing these live videos for you guys. Don't get me wrong, I still get shy. I'm still like have that fear of, are people going to judge me? What are people going to say? It kind of always remains with me. I am a person with a lot of anxiety. But I love sharing a lot with you guys. I want to just help as many people as I can, and that really is my goal, is to help at least one person a day. So now that, recently we discovered that I was pregnant, I have to modify a lot of my moves, and that is one of the questions that I get a lot, is how to modify. So of course that always depends on the type of person you are, if you're a person that was exercising before, or if this is something that's new for you. Those are all things that we can work with the on-demand. We actually also have a whole section for pregnancy, so that's pretty cool as well. But all to say that we can pretty much do any of our programs because they all have modifications, and even with the modifications you can modify to your need. So I am still able to do most of the workouts, but I don't do any of the jumps. I don't do any of the stuff where I'm lying down on my back, and I just wanted to share with you guys how I modify those moves. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Hopefully the camera will catch everything. So I just finished my workout and I wrote down some of the moves that we did. Like, don't mind me, like I'm all flabby and stuff because I like to work out just in my sports bra, and obviously there's a human growing in me, so there's a lot of like belly and stuff going on. But I wrote down some of the moves that we did, and I just want to show you guys, basically how I modified them and different ways that you can modify them. So hopefully you guys can see well, hopefully the camera won't fall. But for example, one of the workouts was a push-up and then a Superman. So obviously you can use a pillow, you can use this. I still do everything on my knees, so you can use the pillow, and instead of doing a push-up and then going up in the Superman, what I would do is use the pillow. I would still do my push-up, and then instead I would bring my arm up, and then a push-up, and then my other arm up. So I'm maybe not lying down flat on my stomach and doing the full Superman, but at least I'm still getting the moves, still getting my push-ups, and I'm still working on some of the stuff. One of them was a jump tuck. So you guys know what a jump tuck is. You jump super high and you bring your knees up. Obviously, I'm not doing any of the jumps, so what you can do is go up on your toes, or like for this, in this instance, the jump tuck is all about abs and jumping up high, right? So you can just bring your knees up as high as you can. You can squat down, you bring your knees up. Squat, bring your knees up. So you still do some of the same movements, but it's low impact and you still get to do it pregnant. Jump jack with burpee. So one of the moves is basically you go down in a burpee and then you jump up as high as you can and do a star. I'm still able to do burpees, but I do them in slow-mo. So I'm going to show you guys two versions of the burpees. One of them, if you really are new to working out and you're not used to it and you're winded like I am, what you can do is go down, you bring one leg out, the other leg out, one leg in, the other leg in. And then the Superman, or the jack that they call it, is that you go up like a star. You can go up on your toes. I'm still sort of able to do the burpee, so I just do it in a lot slower and in slow motion. So I can still do the same workout as them, except low impact. So I go down in my burpee, jump back in slow motion, jump back up. I make sure that I'm extremely wide so my belly can go in the middle, and then I go up on my toes. So still able to do it, and if I get too tired, then I step out for my burpee. Next up was lying flat ab scissors. So The exercise that he was calling is basically lying down flat and you do the scissor down. So what I do is I put the pillow underneath my back. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'll back up a bit. So I basically lie down on this and I still bring my legs up, but I keep the other leg down. So what they do is they keep both of their legs up, right? So it engages your abs at all time. I don't like to do that when I'm pregnant, so I keep my leg down. I have the cushion for my back, and then I still bring my leg up, and I still get the exercise in. But because my foot is down, it takes a lot of the pressure off of my abs and my back. So that's what I do for that one. And then squat lunge with burpee. All right, so this one, what they do is that there's a lot of stuff that's in it. And they do a lot of different variations in this specific workout, but it's the same thing. Usually it's lunge, and then squat. And then there's another one that's the same thing, but you do a burpee. So lunge, squat, and then burpee. So I can still do it, but it depends how winded I am, and it depends how tired I am, and some days I'm more tired than not. So the way to modify it is to do it in slow motion without jumping. So you can do lunge, squat, and then burpee you can do step, up, and then you're back in. So you can do it halfway and then still do a burpee. So as you can tell, I'm still winded, I'm still getting exercise in, my heart rate is still up, so I'm still getting it. Squat forward, so he does this crazy squat where you squat and then you jump forward, jump backwards. So you can still do the same thing by just going up on your toes. What other one do we have? Squat. All right, so this one is a little bit of the same move, but you add a burpee. So instead of jumping forward, jumping backward, and then burpee. So same thing, you can walk out the burpee, or as you can tell, even though it's modifications, I'm still extremely winded. I still got a really kick-ass workout. I'm still very sweaty. So you know what? People that say that you can't work out pregnant, or I'm too heavy, or I'm too old, or I'm too young, they're just excuses. All you have to do is go. Just take that leap of faith, just start moving your body, and you'll be surprised at how crazy amazing it feels. And that was my whole point of today. Obviously, I'm still winded, still got a good workout. I'm 9 weeks pregnant, still able to do them. So sometimes you just have to kind of take that plunge and go. So hopefully some of those moves inspired you and helped you. And I'm always there for questions if there's anything. I do have a pregnancy group for fitness. If you guys know anybody that's pregnant that needs a little bit of help, that needs a little bit of guidance, either tag them in this video or share it on their wall. Comment their name or anything and I'll reach out to them. And there's always a way. There's always a way to modify. There's always a way to do it together. So don't hesitate to reach out to me and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.